I have coached players from 1k to 8k MMR, and they all make the same 3 mistakes, just at different level. Today, I'll show you the 3 biggest mistakes supports make in early, mid and late game, so you can fix them and start winning more games. Let's start with the early game. Number 1. Playing lanes on autopilot. A lot of players I've coached are struggling with playing lanes on autopilot, meaning they don't even think about how the lane is supposed to look like. You go into the lane, your carry is farming, but somehow you still lost that lane, even though nothing wrong happened. Generally, there are 3 types of a lane. First is a kill lane. You have a kill combo, maybe at certain level, that you can use to kill people. A great example of that are lanes with task. Most of heroes that he's playing with will have a kill potential on level 2. Other type is sustain lane, and a support example of that would be Warlock. Not really good at killing someone, but great at wearing people down and keeping their carry healthy. Third one is survival lane, and if I had to pick a hero, that would be a Spirit Breaker. You don't really have a way to kill people, you just want to get your levels and basically skip the laning stage. Keep in mind that your hero is only half of the lane, so type of the lane will be decided by combination of your hero but also your core. Don't get me wrong, it's not tied to a single hero. Task can have a kill lane, but maybe if he's died twice or enemies have a very strong combo, he's suddenly in survival mode. Or maybe you're playing a hero that doesn't do that well early, but you got a great start and suddenly you have an item that allows you to kill enemies over and over, like Boots of Urn or Shadows. And going back to the start, maybe you're playing a kill lane, but you fail to kill a single person there. Or you're dying in sustain lane, because you are out of position. These are problems that will happen if you're playing on autopilot. The tricky part is to understand what you want to accomplish in the laning stage and then actually do that. Assess at the start of the game which type of a lane you are playing, and with that, play the right way. If you're playing a survival lane, don't try for kills, just pull every minute and win the game later on. If you're playing a kill lane and you're playing passively, you might be actually throwing the game right there. But the best part? Once I had the coaching sessions about that, it's quite easy to fix. Usually, if you're playing a certain pool of heroes and you understand them well, it's easy to assess what kind of a lane you're playing. The only hard step in that is knowing that the concept even exists. Number 2. Using Smoke of Deceit. This item is so underrated by every support. And don't get me wrong, I've coached students from 1k to 8k MMR, and I can tell you that every single of them has not used Smoke properly, and if they did, not often enough. I can guarantee you that if you go back into your games, a lot of the time you will randomly stay on the mid lane with other heroes and just chill there, not doing anything in specific. Feels awkward, right? You know what is the best thing to do if lanes are pushed out? It's not farming your own jungle, it's to create pressure somewhere because enemies will naturally react to pushed waves. And the easiest way to do it? Use Smoke of Deceit. I tell that to most of my students. Between, let's say, 10 and 18 minutes, you want to use 2 smokes every game. Not every game will be perfect for that, but believe me, most of the mid laners and off laners, if they have their ultimate and they get smoked, they will go for a kill with you. Set up vision first, then press it and see what can happen. At worst, you will run into enemy jungle and just ward it, and at best, you will get some kills and force TPs. The best way to do it is to smoke after pushing out the wave and getting the rune. That way you can go to any place on the map, as mid lane is the easiest to connect anywhere. Another good way to do it is to smoke towards vision you have deep, and you don't need to see a hero in that current moment to know where he is, based on the farming patterns. Just a glimpse of him in the jungle can give you an idea where you can get a kill. Smoke of Deceit is, in my opinion, best item of the game. If you want to dominate the map, use it. Before we reach the final tip, I would like to quickly thank everyone that supports me through YouTube. If you decide to do that, you'll access my previous coaching sessions in full. Link is in the description. Number 3. Closing games.
I'll take that.
This one is very interesting. Most of players I've coached are struggling to end the games, even though their lanes go well and they have an advantage. Throwing on high ground is something that happens quite a lot, but the thing is, you're approaching it completely wrong. Ending the game is a process. It's not as simple as pushing S5 and killing buildings. To get to the point where you can end the game, a lot of things need to happen. You're rarely strong enough to just go high ground. This is, I believe, one of the major differences how high MMR players go about the game. Just ending it. This process starts from getting an advantage, then allowing your base pushing hero, usually carry, but sometimes it can be another core or even support if you're playing DP4, to stay in front. For that, you can use Aegis from Roshan, defensive items like Solar or Lotus on supports, or the easy way, kill enemy heroes that can threaten you if you go high ground. The worst thing you can do is just walk up and hope for the best. Remember, it's a process. Think about what allows you to kill enemy base. If you have Medusa or TA, you can possibly just stay behind them and watch how they are destroying buildings, while enemies can't kill them. If it's a Slark or Ursa, it's better for you to get a kill on the map, then only after that think about hitting enemy base. Heroes like this are better at killing than pushing, so just do that in order to have the best chance of winning. And sometimes, it's just breaking the spirits of enemies enough to a point they won't even bother to defend.
I'm in your debt.
If you change these 3 things, suddenly your games will have an easy plan that you can follow and your MMR will rise. Believe me, all it takes is just having simple steps you can follow. If you would like to get better at Dota, subscribe to the channel and keep in mind I also offer private coaching. Thanks for watching, let me know in the comments if you are guilty of making these mistakes, and as always, see you